We in the studio. We in the studio. With Rob in the studio. In the studio. In the studio. Catch a vibe in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. With Rob. We in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. Catch a vibe. Yeah, I'm in the studio with Rob. I need to make the heat flicker. Izzle on it, only thing can make a Rico beat sicker. So listen and get your wisdom. Gemstones on your head. Tub with the OG like Flintstones, good in bed. Been living a long time and he got something to say. Depending on how you feeling, dog, you might got something to pray. This type of influence that you ain't gotta filter through your liver. We in the studio with Rob. Come let the heat rock simmer.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode and another season of In the Studio with Rob. Hey, once again, I am him. And I got with me, as always, Izzle.
Here.
What's going on, young fella?
Feeling good, feeling great, sir. Welcome to season 2.
Hey, welcome back. I'm glad you're back with me.
Glad to have you as well, sir.
Hey, we're going to have some fun this season. We're going to try some new stuff, some new content, and make sure we still providing you with the information that helps you to develop and grow.
This is a family show.
Because it is a family show. And we want to make sure that you're getting something that's going to help you and your family. So that's what we do. So, hey, like I said, welcome back. And we're going to get into it. There's a lot of stuff going on over the summer, that you guys have been talking about. And at some point, we'll get into some of that, current event stuff. But what's even more current is relationships.
Hey.
And what's current and what I'm seeing a lot, and whether it's TV and talking to people, it's the lack of tenderness in relationships. And the reason when I bring that up, and the reason why I'm thinking about that is because I remember a time, and some of y'all can go back with me. Probably everybody can go back at some point. Different things that you use, but if you think back when you was a young boy or young lady, and you had that first love, or that first person that you was in love with, they may not even know you was in love with them. But how did you feel? How did they make you feel just being around them? You couldn't wait to get to school. You couldn't wait to, if they didn't go to your school, you couldn't wait to get back home so you could see them in the neighborhood. If you were talking to them on the phone, you stay up as long as your mom or dad would let you stay on the phone and talk.
Or unless they fell asleep first.
Unless they fell asleep first and nobody wanted to hang up the phone. You still there? I'm still here. That kind of silly stuff. But it made you feel good. And this is something I think Izzle can relate to. They even make you do dumb stuff. Like take your parents' car in the middle of the night and forget to come home on time before they wake up.
You know what? I did hear that happened to somebody before.
Yeah.
They definitely forgot. They got caught up.
Yeah, they got caught up in love. And that tender, they was in love. It was like, oh, I just can't wait to be with this person. I gotta see her. I gotta see him. So you take chances. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, after you get them and you've been with them for a while, you forget sometimes how important they really were to you. And you take them for granted. Ladies, when the last time your man came home or came over and you were so happy to see him that you just like, babe, sit down. Let me massage your shoulders. Let me help take some of the stress of the world off of you. When's the last time you did that? Fellas, when the last time you came in either from work or you came over to see a girl and you brought her some flowers or some candy or whatever she liked, and before she could even say something, you gave her a kiss, a passionate kiss, and not just because you wanted to jump into bed, because you couldn't wait. You had such a yearning for her.
All right, but you don't be like, you don't do that kiss, and then you like, all right, we gotta go upstairs.
No, but you setting it all up because you know it's gonna pay off, so it ain't no rush. It's paying off. But what I'm saying is, the problem now is that what I'm saying is that people don't have that tenderness and softness for their lady. And ladies, y'all trying to be so tough like y'all acting more like dudes than the dudes. Don't treat your man like one of your homies. Don't treat your girl like your boys. You gotta have that tenderness for her. Put her on that pedestal. Make her feel special. Make him feel special. So that whenever people are around, they be like, yo, there's something different with them. They still got it. But we lose it, or some of us never even had it. Because I'm looking at this new, younger generation. Y'all don't even seem to have it. Y'all just like, yo, I'm hollering at this girl. No, it ain't just a girl. What does she make you feel? How does she make you feel? Don't be, so tough that you're afraid to tap into your soft side with your lady. You can be tender with her. You be, that tough dude out in the street.
That's good, because you was about to say hard.
You be that tough dude out in the street, man. But when you with your girl, you want to be tender and soft and caring. You want to be open. You want to be able to share the hard day that you had. You want to be able to share that, but you can't share that with everybody. Mm-hmm. But I can share that with my girl, and I should be able to share that with my girl.
Girls and dudes now, they be calling each other bro.
Yeah, it don't even make sense. So if you my bro, first of all, I don't want to make love to my bro. That don't even make sense to me. Never. So y'all stepping away from the love and the tenderness of a relationship because of the way you speak to each other. Y'all cussing at each other. I mean, you got people that talking about this my B. What? Come on, man. This is supposed to be the girl you care about, the one you love, and that ain't your B.
You can't care about your B?
No, I'm sorry, that's not it. You gotta treat this your lady and your man. They should be different from everybody else. Mm-hmm. You should treat them totally separate. I always tell people this about my wife. I never cuss at my wife. I don't talk down to my wife. I put her on a pedestal of how I speak to her. Mm-hmm. Because when we get into an argument, something go wrong, because I have her on such a high esteem of the way I talk to her, I'm never going to drop down so low and disrespect her. Mm-hmm. But the problem is some of y'all never put y'all lady or your man up on a pedestal in the first place. So as soon as something happens, y'all cussing at each other and talking down to each other. Yo, you got to think about that time when you was sitting back, or, you went over to her house, or she came over to yours or whatever, and y'all were just sitting listening to some music. You listen to, I don't know, some Johnny Gill, my back in the day. And y'all just sitting there holding each other, talking, and just listening to some music that made you feel, those songs that just made you feel close to people. So those are the things that I'm talking about. You got to go back sometimes to where it started in order to rekindle what you're missing. And some of y'all don't even know y'all missing something, unfortunately. And I feel sorry for that just young generation that, y'all talk to y'all girl and or your man like they just something that happened to be around. But you got to understand more than anything that how I treat you now, it doesn't get better if I don't have any standards in the first place. Because what happens is we're going to have some arguments. We're going to have some hard times. We're going to go through some stuff. And if I'm treating you tender now, then I can go through those hard times and still remain tender and caring for you. But if I treat you like a dude, when it go bad, you really going to be a dude. You're going to be an MF and all the other stuff that they talk to each other about. And that's nonsense. You can't do that with each other. I got to show you what it feels like to walk in the door and grab your hand and just say, I love you. Do you open the car door for your lady? And I know y'all young girls say, I got to open the door for myself. Nobody say you couldn't open the door for yourself. Stop being stupid.
Open it.
But what I'm saying is, it ain't about him not saying what you can't do. It's about him sharing and putting you on another level, because your hands are so tender. I don't want them to touch the doorknob.
It's dirty, baby.
That's how I feel about it. I'm opening the door for you when you walk in, not because you ain't strong enough to do it, because you don't have to do it because I'm here. But y'all you gotta make sure that your lady understand that, I'm here. I'm gonna take the heavy load off of you. Ladies, I'm gonna take the stress off my man's shoulder. When he feeling stressed, I'm gonna massage his shoulders. I'm gonna make him feel so good that he can forget about the outside world for the now.
Hey ladies, that shoulder massage is a cheat code, by the way. Listen to him. If you don't listen to nothing else that Rob is over there saying, that shoulder rub, that's gonna get it done every time.
I'm telling you, you just gotta understand. Your man is out here fighting the world, battling whatever. And not to say that you're not. But when he come in, he doesn't know how to talk it out the way you do, ladies. Y'all come in, y'all gonna tell us everything that went wrong in the day. And that's good. You express yourself much better. Most guys don't. They holding it in. But when you get them hands on his shoulder and you start rubbing in there, all of a sudden that stress can leave away. And he can be looking like, okay, she got me. And you'll see a whole different level of how he treats you. And brother, when you coming in the house, don't come in talking about where's this and why this ain't done. No, the first thing you should be doing is hugging your lady, letting her know you miss her. For some of you guys, and I know this ain't everybody, because some of y'all can't write. So for some of y'all that have a skill of writing, why not write your lady a little note? Tell her what she mean to you. Leave her a note before you walk out the house on the mirror. So when she wake up in the morning, she'll see you just saying, hey, I love you. It's going to be a long day without you. And you move on. Just something to put a smile on her face in the morning. So that when you come home or while you're out during the day, you shoot her a text and let her know you're thinking about her. I'm telling you, it goes a long way. And we keep looking at relationships the way these TV shows tell us about relationships, and they're faulty. They're not real. That's not what's going to give you a happy relationship. What's going to give you a happy relationship is not forgetting what she meant to you in the beginning.
That's my second answer.
And you got to make sure, fellas, you got to make sure, lady, that there's some tenderness. There's that emotional connection that you thriving for every single day in your relationship. I'm not saying y'all not going to have arguments. I ain't saying that y'all not going to get on each other's nerves. But what I'm saying is, in spite of that, reach out, touch her hand, a soft touch. Rub the back of his head or the back of his neck, whatever. Let him know you're there.
Yeah, we start arguing and you just start rubbing. I'm not arguing with you no more. What are we talking about? I don't
Hey.
You won.
So you look, you want to win the argument? Show that tenderness.
Big facts.
You ain't gonna win no argument with a man telling him what he ain't. You're not gonna win an argument with a woman telling her what she can't do. But when you show some love and tenderness, all of a sudden that argument, things change because they don't want to argue no more. They just want love. And so you gotta look. I'm telling you, put on some soft music the next time you with your lady. Put on a song. Let her hear it. Let her hear this. You look into her eyes and y'all just listen to the music. Don't become that couple that because y'all dating, all you ever do is go to his house or he come to your house. Y'all never go out to dinner. Y'all never go out dancing. Y'all used to like to dance. Why y'all don't go dancing? Go dance. Take your lady out. Have a good time. But y'all don't do nothing together but business. The business of a relationship. If you're married, the business of married. We raise kids. We go to work. And we come home, we cook dinner, we take the kids where they got to go. That's business of marriage. But what about the love of marriage? Because again, what's going to happen is, and take it from me, I got 6 kids, all of them gone. They leave, they grow up, no matter how much you pour into them, no matter how much you do for them, they will grow up and go get a life of their own. And they supposed to. So that means you're going to be stuck in the house with that man or that woman that you no longer know because y'all decided to just do business of marriage. Ladies, if you got a man and y'all been dating for a few years, don't just keep going to his house, sitting around the house. Tell him you want to go out. Go out, go dancing. Go to dinner, the movies, Do something outside of the house. Sitting there we watch movies on Netflix. Whoop-de-doo.
Maybe that's their thing though.
Yeah, do something other than Netflix.
Why they gotta do something other than what they
Because
like to
you
do?
gotta change it up. You gotta spice it up sometime.
But that could be spicy.
Ain't nothing spicy for Netflix.
That's who.
But
It depends on what you're watching.
so listen, start doing something else. Again, if that's all y'all ever did, y'all need to do something. Try something else. But for some of y'all actually met outside the house. Y'all met at a party at school or a party somewhere, or y'all met at some friend's house doing something fun. And y'all kept seeing each other at these fun events.
Outside.
But now all of a sudden, y'all together, he done scoop you up, you done scooped him up, and now y'all just sitting there looking at each other.
Keep y'all little fresh behinds in the house.
Yeah, it's like, come on now. So you wondering, oh, my man, he like to go out without me. That's because you don't go nowhere. You stop wanting to go out because you got your man, or you stop wanting to go out because you got your girl. Now you sitting around, watching cartoons all day or Netflix and eating bonbons, and y'all like, come on, this ain't what we signed up for.
All right, so wait, let me ask you that. Where do you think the tenderness has gone?
Where is it gone? I think it's gone in us not. I think at some point you have to have a fear of this not working out. Because if I thought I would lose you, I'm going to do everything to keep you. If you thought I would leave, and you see this sometimes when people have relationships and it's like all of a sudden old girl start getting her hair done, and dude wasn't paying attention at first, but he really, and all of a sudden he's like, yo, she looking fly, leaving all the time looking fly. Mm-hmm. So the first thing you thinking is she cheating. She may not be, but all of a sudden she thought she wanted to look good. She wanted to start looking good again. So what it's going to do is make you start paying attention to her and offering her, yo, babe, let's go out. Let's go do this. So sometimes the fear of losing something will bring the tenderness back. But my thing is, why wait for that? Why get caught up into a rut of this is what we do. We go home, we work, we go home. We go to work, we go home. No, you got to give her more than that. You got to give him more than that. Because the relationship is more important than just us getting up and going, doing some business and coming back home and doing more business and never spending quality time with each other.
So you think it's a matter of like comfort?
Oh yeah, you get too comfortable with people. We all get comfortable with people, and that's fine. You should get comfortable enough to be open with them, but not so comfortable that you take them for granted. I should never take you for granted as my wife. I should never take you for granted as my husband. I got to always think I need to be my best for you. You need to be your best for me. We got to be doing that. We can't just be like, oh, well, we good. We've been married for 5 years. We've been married for 10 years. No, because if you want to make 20, you better do something special. And again, I'm not saying that it's going to be every day is going to be, oh, we just lovey-dovey. Not every day, but it should be more days of lovey-dovey than not. And most of y'all, when you look at your relationship, you probably got more time where there's no love than there is love. So Israel, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. What about you? Tell me how you see this.
Honestly, I think music has a big part to play in it. When you pay attention, music is even the R&B is kind of like, a lot of it's like trauma love. It's like either there's an issue I'm singing about, or I'm trying sex, or some along those lines. So there's very few songs that are whether hip hop, R&B, whatever. That's what am I doing in my rooms and turning stairs? Well, that type of vibe. So I think with the way the music is relating to males or females, is the same way people that are coming up on that type or kind of.
And I think that's so real because music, like again, you hit a little piece of the LL joint, and now LL hip hop, okay, but he did I Need Love, and that song To this day, you can play that, and people be like, "Yo," the old heads like me, we be like, "Yo, I remember that joint," and you can songs make you go back to a certain time. I can remember songs. I can listen to a song, and I can think about people and times during a certain period, and be like, "Yo, this was such a." It could have been a sad time, but the music helped me get through it. Or it could have been a lonely time, and I'm like, "Yo, I want a girl so bad." And not because I wanted to have sex, but I wanted to have a relationship. I wanted to be with somebody because this song made me want to hold somebody. Made me want to stare into somebody's eyes because that's what the song was saying. So now you listen to the song that that's talking about smashing this or getting that. No, come on, man. If you got the right song, you'll get to the love making eventually. But it's so much that leads up to it. And I don't want you young people to miss out on what leads up to it. That feeling that you're going to have for the rest of your life, that you're going to look back and be like, yo, every time you hear that song, you're going to think about when you looked in that girl's eyes. You're going to think about when your man hugged you or kissed you for the first time. Every time you hear that song. Songs are amazing. And we got to make sure we let those things play out and be a part of what we're doing. So, like I'm saying, don't let the tenderness disappear in your relationship. Stop settling for we in a relationship. Don't just be in a relationship. Because people can be married for 50 and 60 years and never had no fun. But they took care of their family well. They took care of their kids. They had a nice home. They got all the great things. But they never enjoyed each other. That's a long time to be with somebody and not enjoy them. Look, me and my wife, when we go away by ourselves, we don't need no crowd. We can go away just the two of us and have a great time. We're going to explore. We're going to spend time together, laughing and joking. But I think too many times people looking for the crowd to energize their relationship. No, you and her. No, that's what's going to energize your relationship. Stop settling for just being in a relationship. Don't just be happy having a man. Don't just be happy having a lady. They gotta be willing to put in the effort. Show me. And there was a song that actually was Show Me. But you gotta show me that I care, that you care about me, that I still mean something to you. And I ain't talking about spending a lot of money and y'all get caught up on money. It ain't about money. It's about time. Quality time. Spend some quality time with your lady. Spend some quality time with your man. Put that tenderness back in. Let your man open the door for you. Fellas, open the car door for your girl. Open the door when she walking in the house. Take the bags out of her hand. Lady, give your man a massage. Let him know everything gonna be all right. When he feeling down, give him a little kiss and say, babe, we got this. We're gonna get through this together, no matter what it is. That stuff means so much. So, again, with that said, I just want to see some love and tenderness come back into relationships. And we not make it just about, the business of relationships. Because you're going to have to do that. But that love part, that tenderness part, that's what make the business a lot easier.
Yeah, like rubber butt sometimes.
Rubber butt sometimes, that's what she like.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and again, sometimes just be silly with her. It's okay to be silly with your man. It's okay for y'all to laugh and be silly together.
Yeah, make a silly face while you rub her butt.
So enjoy each other, man. So with that, Izzle, before we get up out of here, I just want to know, we got anything from the people? I know we just getting back and the people been missing us, but anything you think the people want to talk about or say about this tenderness and these songs we've been talking about?
Honestly, I spent the majority of this topic thinking about who would want to ask certain questions. And I think your sons, me excluded obviously.
All right.
I think your other three sons would love to know how do you show your love and tenderness with your wife? Be as detailed as possible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do different things. I mean,
You
for
kissing
me,
her deeply?
Yeah.
Y'all heard that?
But that is one.
Kiss
But
your mama.
but also, I mean, we sit and just we were sitting listening to the music, and this is kind of what helped me with the topic. We were sitting listening to music and singing along to these old songs. It was like, yo, this is what life and relationship is about. That time we spent together, just singing together and holding hands, and then talking about certain songs, that was sweet. I mean, that was the tender side of the relationship. But we do that. We go out together. We, like I said, we enjoy each other's time together. We're not that couple that are looking at, oh, we gonna make so many years. No, we gonna make so many years, but we gonna enjoy them years along the way. Each day we trying to enjoy it.
So what's karaoke time like when like old people are on the aux? Like, what was y'all singing? I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired.
That is one of my favorite songs, but that ain't really one of the songs that we was listening to. But that is Al Green, one of my favorite of all time. So
Jodeci, right?
so yeah, Jodeci,
Hey,
Jodeci,
right, DJ.
So
Jodeci.
a little H Town back in the day,
Jodeci, y'all don't know.
But
yeah, like it.
yeah. So but yeah, so I mean, like I said, people, you gotta enjoy yourself. So and enjoy some of the music with people. So, Izzo, before we get up out of here,
yes, sir.
You got anything you want to say to the people about tenderness or anything else before we get up out of here?
The people are Rashawn, Ryan, and DJ. The people are they're there. They got their questions answered.
All right, so
if not, call Daddy. Just ask more questions.
Hey,
no more.
Look, I could tell you how to make your lady happy. I can tell you that.
At some point, y'all.
This
for the brothers, they should be listening. So
yeah.
At some point, Daddy was saying something to your mama, and she was like twisting her hair. She's like, yeah. And then it was just all good. I just want y'all to remember that happened.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it ever since because he was married mad long.
That's right. And I'm gonna keep on doing it. So that's why we gonna stay married, because I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep opening doors for her and making her feel special all the time. So you guys should do the same. So with that, we're gonna get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're gonna get back at you and back at it weekly. So every Wednesday, new episode will drop.
Got Liddy again.
So you guys, every Wednesday a new episode will drop. Check us out. Tell a friend and all that good stuff, right, Israel? Is that what we do?
Hey, we'll get to that. Pay your bills.
Okay. Well, and so as we get up out of here, I'm gonna just turn it over to Israel now. He gonna tell y'all what to do.
I don't even know. I feel like he already did, but I will reiterate. Hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Do all the things on everything. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Season 2 is underway. Let's get it. Let's go. Happy to see you. You can't see me. Until next time, remember, we are in the studio with Rob. He is Rob. I just look like him.
And we out. Peace.
Bye.
Studio. We in the studio. We in the studio. With Rob in the studio. In the studio. In the studio. Catch a vibe in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. With Rob in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. Catch a vibe. Yeah, I'm in the studio with Rob. I need to make the heat flicker. Is alone and only thing can make a Rico beat sicker. So listen and get your wisdom. Gemstones on your head. Good with the OG like Flintstones. Good in bed. Been living a long time and he got something to say. Depending on how you feeling, dog, you might got something to pray. This type of influence that you ain't gotta filter through your liver. We in the studio with Rob. Gonna let the heat rock simmer.